Good morning. How are you? It's Caroline, Complete Fitness and Wellbeing, with your 5 moves in 5 minutes on this Friday morning. As it's Friday, it's always going to be balance and strength. So we do 30 minutes in this class. We warm up. We do some additional mobilizations for our hips and our lower body. We have some set movements that we do every week in, week out, so we can monitor and see our progress on these balance movements. And then we add some additional bits and pieces to challenge balance, coordination, and adding that strength too. Cool down, and then we carry on with the day. So if you're going to join me, that'd be fantastic. But as always, make sure you're feeling fit and well. You're only going to do the movements that are suitable for you and your health and well-being. As balance is involved, maybe have something close by that you can hold on to use if you're just starting out working on your balance, or maybe you're just feeling a little bit not quite sure today. Have something close by so you feel supported. If in doubt, leave something out. And as always, clear safe space, watching out for any hazards and things like that. So we're going to begin with 2 movements we do every week. I'm going to use a weight, but this can be just done body weight as well. We're going to come up into a tiptoe, bend and lower, and then we're going to bend and tiptoe and straighten and lower. So we are working all the joints of the lower body, all the muscles in between, as well as that balance. 45 seconds, off we go. So I'm going to hold my weight just close to my chest, feet hip width apart. Gently come up onto tiptoes. Then I'm going to bend my knees, hinge my hips back, lower the heels down and straighten. So I'm tiptoeing, bending, lowering and straightening. That could be enough, coming up onto tiptoes up and down. Again, that's still challenging the balance, still working through the toes, the ankle joints. Again, how many times do we actually sort of tiptoe or reach up throughout the day without noticing? So we're probably doing all these actions, but it's nice just to tune into it, sense how it feels, adapt if we need to. Lovely. And rest. From there, we're going to reverse it. So I've still got my feet roughly hip width apart. I'm then going to go into a mini sort of squat, hinge my hips back a little bit, knees bent. From here, come up onto my tiptoes, then straighten and then lower down. Good morning. How are you doing? How's your balance practice going? So again, into that sort of mini squat, then onto the balls of the feet and then pushing up from there. Just taking your time, just knowing what is, assessing how things feel. And again, holding the weight can make a difference. Does it feel good with the weight? Is it easier, harder without the weight? Nearly there. Having a focal point as well can help with that balance. So that's always a good cue to have something that you can set your gaze at. Next, we're going to use our tennis ball. A little bit of catch, but also a little bit of balance. So my thought with this one today, we're going to go into a single leg deadlift. So my left leg is staying still, right leg is going to step back. As I begin to hinge, my right leg is going to extend back. From here, can I bounce and catch the ball? Obviously not. So we could go into our hinge, maybe bounce and catch, or maybe we hinge, come up, bounce and catch, and then go into that hinge. So we're going to adding a little bit of hand-eye coordination. Let's give it a go. Right, I'm going to go into my hinge. I'm going to aim to try and not drop it. So I think the balancing is actually fine. It's just my ability of catching the ball. Again, maybe I could come up and I'll just do it here, or maybe here. What does it feel like? You know, what's going to be the best for you? That's the thing. We're working out to do what's right for you, your body, and also what you like and what you don't like. You might think, don't want to be doing that. So again, what can we do instead? Bit of catch there. Lovely. Ball down. Next move, clock face. So my right foot is going to stay still. That's my sort of center of the clock. My left leg is going to be going around the clock face. Lots of options with this. We could keep the foot on the floor, the left leg on the floor. 12, 3, 6. Or we could have a bit of a hinge and a bend. We could take the foot off the floor and just glide it round. Or again, tap, move round, tap. So we're again working on some mobility through the hip, balancing through my non-working leg, although it's really working. Maybe hold on to something. Again, we're doing 12, 9, 6. We could do 12, 10, 8, 6. So you could play around with the movements, the point of contact with the floor. And again, I'm still got a bit of a visual, keeping my eyes looking ahead, which help with the balance. And then last move, again, I'm going to stand on my right leg. Left leg's just going to hover. So it could be literally foot just hovering off the floor, big toe still on the floor, knee up. And then I'm going to be just rotating, looking to my right, to my left. Little pause at center, and then again to my right, to my left. So you can sense and feel this balancing leg having to work, the foot having to stabilize us, getting that sense of where we are, what's going on with the rest of the body. We would do the other side as well. Again, take your time with it. If moving the head wasn't comfy, again, maybe just standing with that foot grounded on the floor, maybe looking ahead will be enough. And rest. So there we go, 5 moves in 5 minutes. We'll be doing literally in 5 minutes in our balance and strength class. So we're always thinking about our balance in this class, but don't forget, you're doing balance practice probably a lot during the week and also in your other movements. So take that all into account, assess how that all feels, and maybe, do we need to work on some other areas of balance, or are we doing a good job? Which is brilliant, because we want to keep doing a good job for now and forever. Have a great weekend, and I'll be back next week with more 5 moves in 5 minutes. And if you'd like to join us for any of the classes, as always, just drop me a message and we'll have a chat. Take care, and I'll see you soon.